Hi there. In this question, we are asked to find the slope-intercept form of an equation of the line that goes through the given points. Well, slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. I have the m a different color because that's how we're going to start. You need to use these 2 points to find the slope of the line. There's a formula for that too. y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So what is that? What are all the x1s and y2s and all of that? That has to do with the 2 points. So if you look at the first point, it has an x value, and I'm going to call it x1 just because it's the first point. The y value will be called y1. In the second point, it's x2 and y2. So we're going to find the slope by substituting those numbers into the formula. We're going to end up with -3 minus 3 over 5 minus a -1. And when you simplify that, you get -6 over a +6. There's a double negative there, so that changes to 5 plus 1, +6. And -6 divided by +6 is -1. Yay, we have the first part of this done that we need to have. So we're going to try to write an equation where the m will be replaced with a number, which we now know what it is, but we also have to find a number for the b. We'll leave y and x in the answer, but how do you find the b now? A couple different things you can do here. A lot of people like to just use the same formula, y equals mx plus b. You only need 1 point. I'll pick the first one. The x is -1. Well, the x is multiplied times the slope, so that has to go right here. And the y is 3, and that's by itself in the front. Rewriting this, after you multiply, we have 3 equals +1 plus b. Now subtract 1 from both sides, and we get b equal to 2. Now we have everything we need to write the answer. Y equals -1x plus 2. That's what they're looking for. We only use the point for a minute to help us find the b, and then after that, the x and the y go back into the equation as an answer. Now there's another way to do it. Some people like it better, some people don't. And that's to use the point-slope formula. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. First of all, you just need to know it. If it's not something you're going to remember, use the other way. But if you like this formula, what we're going to do is pretty much what we did before. We're going to plug numbers in. I'm still only going to use the first point. We already know the slope is -1. The y goes with the y, so this 3 will go here. The x goes with the x. You have a double negative here, so that needs to get fixed to a plus. Then we're going to do distributive property. Y minus 3 equals -1x minus 1. Now, in order to get to our answer, y equals mx plus b, we have everything except this y needs to be by itself. So let's add 3 to both sides. And we get y equals -1x plus 2, which is what we got before. Same problem done 2 different ways. And in my experience as a teacher, I found that this second way, kids liked it more. I don't know exactly why. For many, many years, I taught the first way only. But when I teach both, they choose the second method. You tell me, what do you think?